The most powerful union in all of Europe. They have attempted to force Tesla to join their union. Now Tesla they've said no. They've said if our staff want to join it, then okay. But 80% of Tesla's staff have said, no, we're not joining your union. We don't want to. In fact, many of them have complained against bullying from this union who owns a lot of Europe. Now, this union has joined together with other unions in other countries in Europe to attempt to stop Tesla from selling cars in Sweden, and also to try to dissuade Europeans from buying Tesla's EVs. But as a result, Tesla sales have actually grown 142%. In Sweden, where all of this began and all of this is going on right now, the Tesla Model Y is the best-selling car in the country for the entire year this year. The union has completely failed in its attempts to basically smash Tesla. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, you're watching the Electric Viking. Now everything I just said then maybe sounds hyperbolic, but it's absolutely not. Because these unions have joined up with, they've got like these brother unions in other European countries. I mean, Norway, the docks, they've been attempting to stop Tesla vehicles from arriving there. All these countries in Europe actually have been trying to team up together, these unions in these various countries, to prevent Tesla from succeeding. Now, it hasn't worked. Tesla just keeps on finding ways to get around all these challenges that they've been facing. I mean, Tesla's sales, Tesla was the best-selling car in Norway this year. It's the best-selling electric car, the Model Y, in Germany this year. Best-selling EV in France this year. Best-selling EV in the UK this year. You would think, oh, best-selling, that's all right. But the thing is, Tesla is not just the best-selling. It's outselling what it did last year, which is quite surprising when apparently aren't EV sales slowing down? Isn't there a lot less demand as EV sales demand has just fallen through the floor according to other automakers or dealerships? Doesn't appear to be true. Now in Norway, the numbers are quite remarkable because 25% of Norway's car market is Tesla. And there's more than 40 different brands in Norway selling electric cars. There's more than 100 different models. The Norwegian car market's EV only. Tesla doesn't have some sort of special advantage over the competition. There's so many other EVs you can buy in Norway, and yet 1 in 4 vehicles bought, in fact more than 1 in 4, it's a bit more than that, has been a Tesla so far this year. Well now, Tesla Sweden has found a loophole to continue selling EVs in Sweden, where the IF Metal, the main union in Sweden, has been trying to block them. Tesla Sweden has moved its outgoing mail from the Swedish Transport Agency to a small office in Stockholm. As such, Tesla has solved its license plate issues. Now, basically, the union was forcing the postal service to not give the mail to Tesla. And as a result, Tesla couldn't get license plates so they could deliver cars to customers. So Tesla had to find out ways of getting around all these different challenges that the union has, I think, illegally use all these tactics to try to prevent Tesla from selling cars. And it's been a huge media campaign to kind of get people in Sweden not to buy Tesla vehicles. And basically saying, if they don't join the union, then they're bad, so don't buy a Tesla. That's essentially what's been the narrative in Sweden, but it's not working at all. I mean, Tesla has sold record numbers of vehicles in Sweden this year. Last month, in February, there was a 142% increase in Tesla sales. Since the beginning of the year, Tesla is actually the best-selling brand in Sweden. The Model Y is the best-selling car in Sweden. I'm not talking EV, but the best-selling car, period. Now, license plates have been one of the strategic ways that IF Metal has been trying to stop Tesla from being able to deliver cars to customers. However, IF Metal called on PostNord to join its fight against Tesla through a sympathy strike. The parcel and logistics service company delivered license plates for new Tesla vehicles before handing them to reservation holders. Well, the thing is, Tesla actually took the postage service in Sweden, the government one, took them to court to try and force them to give them their number plates. The court, they voted against Tesla and said it was fine. It was legal for them to seize Tesla's number plates for no reason other than the fact they don't like Tesla. seems insane to me. Even if you like support a union, right? Even if you're pro IF metal, surely you can't agree with those kinds of tactics. That's insane. But the court in Sweden, well, they said it was fine. PostNord stopped handing license plates over to Tesla Sweden after it decided to participate in IF Metal's strike. Tesla turned to the Swedish Transport Agency, requesting to change the courier for the license plates. However, its request was denied. PostNord's participation in IF Metal's strike didn't disrupt Tesla Sweden's delivery process for too long though, says Tesla Radi. The electric vehicle company found ways to circumnavigate the issue. In late 2023, Tesla started delivering cars without license plates. Instead of Tesla, the new owners of the vehicle would request that the license plates be delivered directly to their homes. So the new owners had to then install the license plates on their cars themselves. And it was a bit of a hassle, the whole process, but it's a way to get around it. By January 2024, Tesla Sweden won a small but significant victory against IF Metal and the license plate issue. The Swedish Transport Agency permitted Tesla to use replacement plates on new vehicles. Now, you would think that amidst all this furor, I mean, there's a lot of anti-Tesla sentiment going on in Europe right now with the unions who have invested and spent millions of dollars on marketing campaigns to try to force Tesla to join the union. And they basically said if they don't, they're bad, and so therefore today Tesla is bad. But for whatever reason, consumers they're not listening to this. I think maybe there's a bit of positive sentiment for Tesla. Maybe people feel a bit sorry for them, like they're being picked on by a big company, IF Metal, or the biggest union in Europe, and they're just buying Teslas anyway. And instead of just buying them anyway, they're buying them in record numbers, which I don't think anyone expected. Thanks for watching.